Oh, all right, Aries. How you doing out there today, boo? Now we pulling from the big dogs today. Pulling from the big dogs today. Let's see what's going on in your energy first. Now, I do hope everything is going well out there in La La Land. Now, the number 515 keep beating me upside the head. 1155, 155, 555 keep beating me upside the head. Now, you could be saying that number. Now, let's see what's going to come out. Let me see what's going on in your energy. Now, thank you so much for hitting that like button when you enter in the building. Appreciate you. Now, if this is your first time here, do subscribe. Hit the notification for all. Make sure that you are still subscribed. Now, leaving a comment does really help me to pick up on your energy, you know. It just lets spirit know that you're receptive. Now, look at here. Now, we do have some type of tower at the bottom showing up here. However, I see a victory in regards to any mental stagnation, psychosis, something that's on your mind. I see a good outcome. Yep, because the Three of Cups is right after that tower. Now, you might be, stressed. Yeah, in regards to investment. Look at the investment and look at the Ace of Pentacles. Now, I do think that whatever this was, it was a worthy investment. Whether it's just for your own self-improvement. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's see. Let's get the big dogs out over here. Now, I do hope I get something new. Something that I've never gotten before. But whatever spirit wants to come out. Now, spirit, we can't be here all day. Sometimes a lot of cards come out. So, kind of make this clear for me. Because whatever come out, I'm going to just take what's closer to the deck. Just so we clear. We're going to be here all day messing with these cards. It's hard to shuffle them. All right. So we got our first two. And we have the vow and the womb. Wow. Now the vow is right over here on this. What's going on in your mind. And the womb is right here on this. The Six of Wands. Now understand that you are in a womb. And if I'm talking the feminine energy, understand that you have a womb. The power is in your womb. Nobody else has the ability to create life like you do. To give birth to it. That's why it's the masculine energy that plants the seed. The worker bee. It's a woman's job to attract versus chase. Remember that. And we have the shadow. Now, I think this money is in the shadow. It relies in the root. It lies in the root. The womb. Now, let's see. And the medallion is at the bottom of the deck. That's you getting the gold. Now, I think I'm actually read that card out. Just so that you can know what that's talking about. Because these are both the same thing. They're the same thing. Now, I'm actually going to pull from the higher self cards to clarify those cards. $183. We gonna get to the other side of this thing, because I'm so tired of this energy. Now, something that's gonna happen so wonderful around your birthday. Now that could be in March or April. But something is happening, Captain. And that's actually the new year. Alright, so the passing of the sacred objects is an ancient ritual within families, between lovers, and in tribes across the globe. We give jewels, treasures, keepsakes, and mementos of all kinds. Some of the great material value, others that hold on to emotional resonance, and still others. What? Let me say that. Let me read that all over again. Now it said keepsakes. Wait a minute, let me just read it from the top. Now, the passing of the sacred objects is an ancient ritual within families, between lovers, and in tribes across the globe. We give jewels, treasures, keepsakes, and mementos of all kinds. Some of the great material value, others that hold emotional resonance, and still others we both. Now, I don't understand what the hell that meant. That's why I had to read it all over again. I'm not quite sure. And still others we both. I don't understand that. Yeah, okay, let's just move on. Yeah, when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it is important to recognize that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. And look at the vow. An unspoken agreement or promise. And look where it's at, y'all. In the freaking shadow. Now, this is really getting kind of spooky for me right now. Okay. Now, let me see. It says the medallion card appears to be aware of how the objects you hold dear may be embedded within the unconscious energy of expectations. Material hold consciousness, and it's time to reconcile the vibration of the object around you. What do you convey and collect, and why? Is there an object you have held on for years that you are ready to release? Perhaps it's time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. Hmm. Now, I'm just trying to really think. Now, think about that, y'all. Now, of course, this could be a person, place, or a thing, a thought, a job, mementos of all kinds of great material value. Others hold emotional resonance, and still others we both. I'm not sure what and still others we both mean. If anybody can leave that in a comment for me, because I'm kind of lost on that little phrase right there. And that's just how it's written. Yet now, when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it is important to recognize that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. Wow. Now let's see what the vow is talking about. Now this is really giving me a little bit of past life as well. I gotta figure it out. I have to figure it out for my daggone self, because I know this is talking to me for sure. I know it is. And whatever it is, I want to let it go. Now it says, when the vow is spoken, the air shifts, karmic ties are formed, and destiny tilts on its axis. Our words and intentions have immense power. There is a reason that the great mythic stories of our past often include recitations of oaths and mixings of drops of blood as a mark of union. The tricky part is that reciting the vow, no matter how casually, activates the external unseen force of the world. The ancestors bear witness. The laws of nature respond. These promises cannot be unsaid or forgotten, so breaking them can leave lingering complexities and loose ends. This card calls upon to acknowledge the vow we are living by, consciously or unconsciously, and either commit to it or create a ritual that signifies its closure. You've been underestimating the power of your promise. Wow. And down, and look at it's like the ancestors right here is in the back of you. And remember, the great mother is the womb, and it's like the world. Wow, this is deep, y'all. Now, let me just pull from these before I move on. Now, I do get the feeling that we need to call our power back. Any unspoken, because this can be mental. Sometimes we hold on to beliefs, religions, and stuff like that. Whew. Now, let me see. Intuition. And I was just talking about it could be thought. Now, it is located with the third eye. Let me put this up here. Fear. Let go. And I want to say that fear do keep us holding on to beliefs, medallions, these keepsakes, traditions. Oh, I just want to say, Spirit, this show me what it is that I may be holding on to. Make it clear to me. Make it clear to us. Now we have patience here. And the light is at the bottom of the deck. And it's so crazy that it's some sense of another medallion. But let me see. Did I read it? Yeah, I did. All right, let's read the womb. And it's on 155. Then I open up the reading with 155 keep beating me in the head. Oh my God. And I turned right to it. I turned right to it. Now it says everything has an origin story. The womb archetype asks us to contemplate the beginning beyond the beginning, the mother beyond the mother. In a world that often negates the power of necessity of the feminine principle, this card returns to us the warmth, tenderness, and the sacred intelligence from which we came. It is a card of receiving, not achieving, of accepting love from the mother of us all. She is the life-giving force that forgives and cherishes even the most wounded and desperate soul. No matter how lost you are, the womb awaits your return to help you heal and grow. This card is a call to keep things simple, to return to the reborn in the name of love. The womb is everywhere. It is beyond gender, beyond time. We are within it as it is within us. Ooh, that almost made me want to cry right there. Looks very, oh. Woo. Wait a minute, y'all. That kind of, woo, that kind of hit right there. All right, now let me see. Let me read the shadow. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, man. All right, now 117. Now, some of y'all could be saying 717 as well. 117, 515. Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. Spirit. I didn't mean for that to happen, y'all. Forgive me. But that kind of hit right there. Now, it says, now I'm reading for the shadow. However, we got the patience card here. Now I say, although this card in the archetype deck has a shadow potential, this card asks us to delve into the qualities of the shadow itself. We often think that the shadow can be purified, illuminated, and made right through effort and achievement. However, it is typically the case that our lofty pursuit of ascension and perfection is the very source of shadow material itself. By rejecting parts of ourselves and the world, we begin to separate from the whole, rather than getting to know the qualities of and contents of our shadow. We busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is denial. When this card appears, it is time to take inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with no, anything but that, you are touching shadow. Find support for this deep inner work and move towards the shadow with patience and compassion. Right here with patience. Now I'm really I think I need to pull from the shadow cards itself. And it's usually this deck right here that really gives me a little bit understanding. Because we finna figure this out, y'all. Let's do these. And we got soulmate. Right there on the vow. And of course, you know, we reincarnate with soulmates, those soul ties. Could be some type of an attachment. Damn, and it's on the number 14. Oh my God. Ain't we in that 14 energy? In regards to the 14th Amendment? Woo! There's so much healing that needs to take place. And it really is centered around that for a lot of us. And I don't care what demographics or what your nationality, ethnic roots are. Now, I'm going to just read out what it said. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny any person within its jurisdictions the equal protections of the law. Now, it's so crazy that this was passed on June 8th, 1866, ratified 2 years later, July 9, 1868. The 14th Amendment granted citizens of all persons born or naturalized in the United States, including formerly enslaved people, and provided all citizens with equal protection under the law. Now, I actually want to see what the 15th. Let me just see. Now, that was the 15th Amendment granted African American men the right to vote. And I don't know. Now, we do got help from above here as we move to the womb in fear. Temptation. Now we got alchemy. Wow. Now we know that alchemy has the ability to, harness energy. And it's matched up with the number 25. And I was talking about next year, and I think that, that is truly when we're going to move into the age of Aquarius with this 19. We know that 19 is 10, but 1 and 9. The year of the 9, new beginnings, the transition is taking place. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. Love. let's move on. Now we got the Hermit. And it's right there on 99. What 99? Now, Hermit mode and intuition. You know, the Hermit goes within. See you in your feelings. This is a lot of contemplation, though. And 1111 with the 4 of Wands. And it's on soulmates. And this is all about family reunions and traditions and everything that card talk about. The vow. Now the Queen of Cups is here, so I still don't know what the heck I'm holding on to, though. Oh no, I just think I need to do a burn and release. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's the pain from, everything that my bloodline went through. What? I don't know. We got Judgment. Now, Judgment it's right here on this 6 of Wands of recognition, is redemption, is retribution. It does look like ascension. Strength, right here with this. The wound, the temptation. The ego. Damn. And look, she fell right out here on, now it fell right here on the shadow and the patience, the alchemy. Now, the Empress, what a big elevation from temptation to this energy. Because temptation is, karmic behavior. And look at this. Dorothy on the Ace of Pentacles. And Dorothy always pulls the curtain back. She's learning. Now, it is coupled with patience. But it's like the lowest to the highest. And there's the Chariot. Huh. Now, of course, it don't have to necessarily be centered around the 14th Amendment, but because we're so much in that energy, I think it has a lot to do with dang near all of them. And I don't know why the United States is taking precedence, over everything that's going on around the world, but it does seem to be centered in this energy. Yeah. The focus is here. Even though this stuff is going on all around the world, it seems to be the focus here. Now we see a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. But of course, this is, representative of the man that plants the seed. And this is the past. I hope this is making sense. Look at that. I mean, is this not representing the womb? Mother Earth? Mother Gaia? I want to say that it does look like everything is in alignment. Damn, and that's 414. Now you could be saying 414, 515, 717. Because I keep saying 414, and you can also be saying 114. Nine, child, listen. That 111. Now I think this is really what Spirit wanted me to see. I do see you moving on. There you go. When I say y'all, I get so creeped out sometimes. I get so creeped out because it just be like, I'm not playing. I'm dead serious about this message. This is what I'm getting from Spirit when she do stuff like that right there. Because if that ain't you over here on these vows and intuition, and it's something about the shadow, the strength, courage, faith, the move beyond, ancestral patterns. I think I need to pull from a couple more decks after I do this. There you go. I know I seen one turn over. I felt it. Maybe not. Let me see. We got the Two of Wands. Now that is perspective, the decision. Could be the way you see something. Could have something to do with a soulmate, past life. Could even have something to do with a person that you may be holding on to at this time. Could even be an addiction. Whatever this temptation is talking about. No, you have the King of Cups. Now, they could be centered around relationships. You know? Avoidance. Intimacy. Pain. Past pain. Mommy issues. Daddy issues. I don't know. This is it's like it's so weird because this is what we started out with, and it's here right all over again with the wheel. It's like some type of completion. Now the wheel is on Judgment. The 9 is on the Temptation and the Empress. Now, the Empress sometimes represent, you know, the mother. But I see a victory. Right there on Dorothy and the Ace of Pentacles. Maya energy with balance. I don't know, but you know, it could just be scarcity mindsets. Because fear is right here in the center of this. And I just think we need to call back our power. To see things clearly. To project our own reality. You know. I don't know. It really does have a lot to do with the information that you tap into, feed, you know, yourself. Like all this stuff that's going on in the media. Now, while I think it's good to pay attention to a lot of it, because I find so many messages, especially this Krishan Rock and Ronnie story. It's just like so crazy. And because Blueface, he really does represent the Smurf. And it's so crazy. It made me look at this blue. And the Smurf is the Avatar. Like the movie The Avatar. And then the Canes and the Malones and Ronnie, the, you know, Cain and Abel. It's like it's something, it's a story in that. And it really does center around that baby. Him even being a sacrifice. I mean, oh my God, it's crazy. And I found myself so caught up in it. Never really paying attention to her story before because listen, I ain't with it. But this right here, this really is something to it. And it's so crazy how I find so many people going to bat for her. Like, is you crazy? I mean, it's like, how you caught up? But anyway, let's see. Now, 919 is here as well. You could be saying that. And maybe you should pay attention to, like, for instance, if you see videos that have 515, 414, I don't know, it might be something in it for you. 919, 717. I don't know. It's a possibility. It could something be just in the title itself. It doesn't even have to necessarily be what the video entails, but maybe, you know, the description. It may say something to you. The Fool. And look at that. I just really do see you coming into balance. Now I see, you know, I see new relationships for a lot of y'all. Actually, coming up out of fear of entering in healthy relationships. I think this is really about being open and healing. Pulling your power back. Coming up out of fear. Let's pull from a few more cards. Oh, dang, I ain't mean to go in this long. But this really got me wondering, pondering. Let me see. Oh, I know what I want to pull from. We're going to figure it out right now. Now, I don't know. Which way? Now, it's the shadow at the seeker. The thirst for wisdom, truth wherever they are. And however, I don't know if it's the inability to commit to the path once found. Now the mentor is here. Let me see. Inability to grow up and be responsible. Extreme dependency on others for physical security. That's the fear. And I really does think it has a lot to do with this whole matrix. It's like the fear of the outcome is pulling you back. Beliefs. Damn, all of them fell out in reverse. And it says, pretensions, too much deeper knowledge than the actual pot. Pretension, too much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. What the dilettante. But patience is here. Now this says delights in the arts without having to be professional alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in the pursuits. Now, I do see a new beginning in that because the alchemy, the shadow. I don't know, it's almost like you need to heal from something. And I think it's really fair. Because the dilettante, it's like, not really being able to tap into your purpose. Because this person, just love what they do without, it's just like doing something that you love. You know how this people say that it's not work when you do something that you love. But I see a new beginning in that. All of them actually came out in reverse. I think you need to be committed to what's true for you. And not necessarily the matrix, or what other people say, whatever these vows are, whatever this. Let me see. Yeah, because look what's at the bottom of the deck, the artist. Now we got the courthouse. Now every time I get this card, it really does give me the court of opinion. And look what's behind it. Laws, man, laws, and all that right there. And right here, the womb, the child is right here on the mother, the womb, the fear. Now sometimes this card represents, immaturity, childlike behavior, but it's also the golden child, it's innocence. It's getting back to that. And look, concern. And look what it's associated with, the number 33. We know that that's Masonic. Right there on the vows. That courthouse. A contract. Well, this is good to see. Now we do have community. Damn, and look what's here. Spirit is cutting up. Look what the numbers is. 369. Oh my God. I'm done, y'all. I swear I am so done. I'm done. Wow. Wow. And the deck is closed. So I don't see nothing else. Now we know that, this is good numbers, this universal energy, but it's also that Masonic number too. But I see it as something good here. Alchemizing that energy, taking your power back, right there in the shadow. Sheesh. Wow. Right there on alchemy. The Fool, the Ace of Wands. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right. Now we gonna. I want to pull. I definitely need to pull this. All right, we're gonna pull this. The last three, and then we're gonna pull one from here. Wow. Now we got perseverance. And it's green, it's the 4, and it's the Emperor energy, 44, which is giving me North Node energy. Heart, healing. Moving forward. I like it. I guess y'all got some thinking to do. Surrender. Surrender, surrender, surrender to the outcome, to whatever it is. The fear. Or whatever that is that you was holding on to. Those old beliefs. I retract it all. I don't do holidays. I don't do none of that. I don't do none of that. I don't do none of that. Oh, Words are spells, y'all. And we got financial discipline and health. Now, all right, let me see. Now that financial discipline is on this Ace of Pentacles. Now, I don't know if that discipline is... Let me see. I'm going to read it. It's right here on the community as well as the mature woman. Now, it could be... doesn't necessarily have to be about money per se. Because it is with the... But green is money. But pink represents the heart as well. Could be just about your energy. But it could be about, I don't know. Some of these guilty pleasures over here, these temptations. Being mindful who you give your energy to, I want to say. But it is on. Do have patience here, so you might want to save. Be mindful of your spending. We got Tajaj. Let's see what your girl's saying. Now, I'm going to read the reverse as well as the upright. It says, you naturally have the energy you can only dream of, but sometimes you burn yourself out in the process. Take time to rest and rejuvenate. Not every day has to be a battle. Yes, you are a warrior of love, but you are also a love of light. The weight of the world does not have to rest on your shoulders, but rather can be shared with the planet. Do your part and leave the rest up to the universe. Trust that things will be taken care of by forces far greater than yourself. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Woo, surrender, surrender, surrender. Fear. And I really think that shadow has a lot to do with that. All these man-made laws, all these things that's going on from the past and everything, it can't have you in a state of fear if you buy into it. That's why you came up with the Queen in your hand. Right there on hermit mode. To let go. To block it out. You see how she holding her ear? And look. Coming up from the shadow. The vows. Pay attention to your intuition. Now it says your intellect and courage glistens in your eyes. You have the radiant glow. You have a radiant glow to you that reflects your passion within. You are on this planet for a reason and are deeply committed to your higher purpose. You carry a spark of energy that uplifts those around you and are a natural born leader. As a warrior of love, you are committed to raising the vibration of this planet, even if it sparks controversy. By being your highest self and committing to your truth, you encourage others to do the same. Continue sharing your spark with others who have lost theirs. And maybe you just need to honor that vow and speak it out. Retract anything that does not serve your highest good. And ask the universe to show you what's not for you, or whatever it is else that you need to release. As soon as I get over here, I'm about to do that. But I want to say that a lot of you have did it, and it could just be a little fear that seeps in every now and then again. And I guess that's natural with the state of current affairs. But this is you at the bottom of the deck. Look at all this. Look. The Queen of Cups, the Warrior of Love. You know we love hard. We'll bust somebody upside the head for hours, won't we? Right here with the light and the investments. The artist, the passion. You about to get the gold, boo. Just hold on. Surrender the outcome. Hold on, my loves. Hold on. That's your message.